Your baby will sit in a high chair 3 times a day, every day, for the next 2 to 3 years. Most parents pick one based on how it looks on Instagram. That is exactly what the baby gear industry is counting on. Because when you look at the actual safety data, the recall history, and the independent testing, the high chair market looks nothing like a nursery mood board. Some of the most popular chairs have documented harness failures. One brand charges $350 and still makes you buy the tray separately. And the $25 IKEA chair that everyone dismisses, it outperforms options costing 10 times as much in the categories that actually matter. 3 brands to avoid, 3 worth your money. Here is the full picture. The avoid list, brand to avoid number 1, Fisher-Price Healthy Care and Space Saver lines. Fisher-Price is one of the most trusted names in baby gear. That trust is exactly the problem here. The Space Saver high chair and several healthy care models have accumulated one of the most concerning CPSC complaint records in the category. The failure mode, harness buckle degradation. Parents reported buckles that cracked, jammed, or released unexpectedly under normal use, meaning a secured baby became an unsecured baby without warning. In 2022, Fisher-Price issued a safety warning on certain Space Saver models after receiving reports of injuries from falls. Not a recall, a warning. That distinction matters because a warning does not trigger mandatory removal from shelves. These chairs stayed on sale while the warning was active. Consumer Reports also flagged that the buckle mechanism on several Fisher-Price models requires more force to release than recommended for a 5-point harness. A harness that is hard to open is a harness parents stop using correctly. That is a safety failure built into the design. Fisher-Price makes excellent products in other categories. In high chairs, the safety record is a hard pass. Brand to avoid number 2, Graco, Blossom, and Duo Diner specifically. Graco's reputation is built on accessible pricing and wide availability. Some Graco high chairs are fine. The Blossom and Duo Diner have specific documented problems that make them worth skipping. The Blossom is marketed as a multi-stage chair that grows with your child from infant through toddler. What the marketing skips. The recline mechanism loosens over time. The hardware that holds the seat in position during feeding shows wear-related failure well within the normal usage window. A seat that shifts mid-feeding is not safe for a baby who cannot sit independently. The Duo Diner has a different issue. The tray locking mechanism. Testers and parents both flag that the tray does not lock as securely as the design implies and can be pushed away by a child leaning forward, which is what children do constantly. A tray that moves unexpectedly is a fall risk. Neither chair is a catastrophic product. Both are popular and actively marketed. The problem is that at $130 to $180, better options exist with none of these failure modes. Brand to avoid number 3, stock trap, approximately $350 plus. The Stocka Trip Trap is the status high chair. Beautiful, hardwood, lasts for years in every design-forward nursery on Pinterest. Here is the honest case against it for most families. The Trip Trap is not a high chair out of the box. To use it safely with an infant, you need the baby set, $80. The newborn insert for babies under 6 months, $100. The tray, $60. Total cost to actually feed a young baby in this chair, $500 to $600. And after spending that, independent testing does not show the Trip Trap outperforming chairs at a third of the price in the categories that matter for safety. Baby Gear Lab and Consumer Reports both rate sub-$200 chairs higher overall once you factor in harness security, stability, and ease of cleaning. What you are paying for is Scandinavian design, hardwood construction, and a chair that converts to a regular seat. For older kids, those are real things. But if you are buying the Trip Trap because you think it is the safest option, the data does not support that. Know what you are actually buying. Brand to avoid, number 5. Unverified Amazon generic high chairs. Not one brand, a category. And the most important entry on this list. In 2024 and 2025 alone, the CPSC recalled multiple Amazon sold high chairs for serious violations. The HEAO 4-in-1 was recalled for suffocation, entrapment, and laceration hazards. The Boiro Baby was recalled for fall and entrapment. The Harpa 5-in-1 for fall and entrapment. The Costway Baby Joy for suffocation and entrapment with an incline angle violating the Safe Sleep for Babies Act, and a tray gap wide enough to trap a child. These chairs photograph like legitimate products. They have hundreds of reviews. They are priced like a bargain at $60 to $90. They have been pulled from the market for hazards that can kill infants. The rule: if a brand cannot be found in Consumer Reports or Baby Gear Lab's tested product list, check it on cpsc.gov before your baby sits in it. The Worth It list, worth your money. Number 1, IKEA Antelope, approximately $25. Yes, $25. The IKEA Antelope is the most used high chair in the world, and independent testing explains why. Consumer Reports and Baby Gear Lab both rate it highly for stability, harness security, and ease of cleaning, 3 of the 4 categories that matter most. The plastic shell wipes clean in seconds. No fabric crevices, no padding to soak up spills. The 5-point harness is simple, durable, and has no documented buckle failure history. The legs detach for storage. The tray is $15 extra, bringing total cost to $40. One real limitation: it does not recline, so it is not suitable for babies who cannot sit independently, but typically under 6 months. Use an infant seat in the early months and transition to the Antelope when your baby has head and trunk control. Most parents who have owned both the Antelope and a $200 chair will tell you the Antelope is easier to clean and just as safe. The data agrees with them. Worth your money, number 2, Ingenuity Trio 3-in-1, approximately $80 to $100. The Ingenuity Trio is the answer for families who want a fully featured chair. Recline, adjustable footrest, removable tray, machine washable seat pad, without a premium price tag. Baby Gear Lab rates the Trio as one of the best value picks in the category. The recline is stable and does not show the loosening issues found in the Graco Blossom. The 5-point harness works correctly under normal use. The tray has a smaller dishwasher-safe insert, a detail that sounds minor until you are cleaning up breakfast at 7 a.m. with a baby on your hip. It accommodates babies from around 4 to 5 months through toddlerhood. Folds flat for storage. At $80 to $100, it gives you everything the $180 Graco chairs offer, without the documented failure modes, for half the price. Worth your money, number 3, Baby Bjorn high chair, approximately $199. The Baby Bjorn is the premium pick, and unlike the Stocka, it earns its price in the categories that matter. Every component adjusts one-handed: height, depth, recline, footrest, while your other hand holds a squirming baby. That is a convenience feature for the first month. By month 3, it is a sanity feature. No other chair at this price matches it. The seat is a single molded plastic shell. No fabric, no crevices, no padding. It goes in the shower. Parents describe cleaning it as effortless in a way that padded seat chairs never are. The 5-point harness passes independent safety testing without flags. No separate infant insert required. The seat geometry works from around 6 months through toddlerhood. Consumer Reports rates it highly for stability and harness quality. And it is the only chair on this list that gets better reviews from parents at the 2-year mark than at the 6-month mark. It holds up. Worth your money, number 4, Graco Slim Snacker, approximately $60 to $80. Graco appeared on the avoid list for the Blossom and Duo Diner. The Slim Snacker is a different product and an honest one. Compact, lightweight, simple fold. Baby Gear Lab rates it well for ease of use and cleanability. The tray locks securely and the recline does not loosen. At $60 to $80, it is Graco's most dependable chair. Not every product from a brand with problem models is a problem product. The Slim Snacker earns its place here. Worth your money, number 5, OXO Tati Sprout, approximately $250. For families who want real hardwood construction and long-term longevity, but are not willing to pay the stock tax or wait for accessories. The OXO Tot Sprout is the answer. It comes complete out of the box. No mandatory additional purchases. Adjustable seat and footrest, wipe clean seat pad, 5-point harness with a clean buckle design, and a hardwood frame. Consumer Reports and Baby Gear Lab both rate above the Stocka Trip Trap for overall safety performance. At $250, it costs $100 less than the Stocka chair alone, and up to $350 less once you add all the Stocka accessories required before the chair actually works. For families who want the premium hardwood experience, this is the version where the money goes into the product. The high chair market runs on aesthetics. The brands charging the most have the best photography, the most aspirational positioning, and the longest list of accessories you need before the chair actually works. The safety data tells a different story. A $25 IKEA chair outperforms a $350 stock in independent testing. A $90 Ingenuity chair avoids the documented failure modes of Graco models at twice the price. And the Fisher-Price harness history is a reason to look elsewhere, full stop. For most families, the Ingenuity Trio at $90 is the right answer. Budget priority? The IKEA Antelope at $40 is extraordinary for what it costs. Want premium and willing to pay for it? The Baby Bjorn earns that. The Stocka does not on safety. Affiliate links for all 3 are in the description. Before you buy anything, check the model on cpsc.gov. 2 minutes, free, worth it. Links in the description are affiliate links. I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What high chair are you using, and would you buy it again? I'll see you in the next one.